Well, good morning. Here I am trying to prepare a little something I miss. And she decided to, you know, commandeer things just like all cats do. Isn't that right, miss? Yeah, that's okay. I kind of like you. She's taken a real liking to this thing. Well, you can't have it. That's my funky new microphone, and that makes me giggle every time I look at it because it's just so silly. But so here's the thing. I recently posted something about a trip around the mountain that I recently took, and I really didn't realize how long ago that was, and that how long it took me to kind of work it out. But it was when I opened up this notebook. I was so, I guess, angry, and I felt let down, really, really let down. And so I threw this away. Part of it was my, let's see the stains in it from when I put it in the trash can. You leave that alone, miss. Leave that alone. Part of it was, as I said, let me see. Part of it was for my study on the book of Acts, because it's incredibly important for anyone who is in public ministry, because the book of Acts is a book without end, and often it gets overlooked by the epistles, and that's a shame, because this is where we're at right now. But anyways, it was part of that, and also part of a pro-life mission trip I took, the last one I took to DC, and I was told that I was going to be teaching some Bible study regarding how this has to do with sidewalk ministry, and so I was ready to take that on, because truly that's what I do. That's what we do. And when we got there, we found out that wasn't happening. We found out we were essentially just going to be lunch ladies and serving the kids and all that, instead of doing the things we said we were going to be doing. All the stuff we brought wasn't going to be used, even though we were told to bring it, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, sometimes in ministry you get disappointed in other people. I don't know if it's because they changed their minds. Maybe they just take a disliking to you. I don't really know. But anyways, this is... it was all tossed. I tossed this in the garbage. I was so angry about it. Look at this. And I was hurt. And I thought I must not have what it takes. So I let someone else do that to me. And it's a blank because I wasn't finished with my study in Acts. Instead of pushing through and doing what I was called to do. Because what ends up happening a lot of times, the work that God calls you to do isn't always accepted by other Christians. So that being said, you are, if God calls you to go do this thing someplace, let's say, whatever it is, someone else shows up and tells you how wrong you are, I'm doing it better, and this is why, and on and on. They are a usurper. Their spirit is not one that is correct. They are out of balance, and they are just seeking to squat where you were called to be, and to usurp your authority that God had given you to be in this specific place. Let's see, well, all that got ruined. So, again, the moral of the story is stop listening to people who don't have any kind of, who don't care about you, who don't have a stake in who you are and what you do for the Lord or for ministry at all, anything like that. I had to learn that the hard way. You have to stand up, you have to be better than that, and you have to move on with what God called you to do. Not necessarily to be all, angry and calling them out, because then you're just no better than the rest of the social media world to just, do nothing but, be a finger pointer and just be mean to other people. It's not cool to do that. You don't like it when it gets done to you, don't be that person. So anyway, that is my wisdom for the day. Don't let somebody usurp the authority that was given to you to do a work. Push through, expose, and continue on. Blessings, and have the best day ever.